So here I was in my room, procrastinating, didn't really feel like making any videos. Had a couple ideas rattling around in my head, but nothing I really felt like making today. But then apparently, Gen 8 or Gen 9 random battles have come out. They have barely just made it so it says Gen 9. Up until this point, it sort of said Gen 8 random battles, but it was under Scarlet Violet singles. So this is hot off the presses. This is new. I want to jump right in. I did have one battle to confirm that it was indeed Scarlet Violet. There's a couple things I noticed. First of all, they've included all the Pokemon that will be released with Home. So Dialga Origin form I've seen, and I've seen Overquill and stuff like that. A second thing to note is that Flutter Mane is absolutely broken in this mode, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. I don't know why it's so overpowered, but maybe I just had a really bad matchup against it, despite having multiple normal types and a poison type, and still losing to it. It's just that strong. Anyway, so we've got him a boss diff, potentially with Stakeout, since we didn't see Intimidate against my Indeedee. Do I have anything that wants to switch into this? Not particularly. This is Choice Scarf though, so I don't want to sack it. So we are going to go Great Tusk here. And we're going to take double damage, but it is what it is. It actually didn't take that much. I'm a little bit surprised at that. I want to click Rapid Spin here. As they go into that, if they have Wood Hammer, how much are they going to do to me? Not a lot. Perfect. So they are probably Rockhead. So I can just Earthquake here, knock them out. So now I have a Photosynthesis boost to my attack, +1 to attack, defense, and speed, and Psychic Terrain is up for one more turn. Well, we started off on a not a great start, but at this point, I'd say we're looking pretty good. So yeah, I play a decent amount of randbats. Oh boy, Palafin. I have one of my own. Let's just Earthquake again. They will be able to Jet Punch me in future, but I think that's probably fine. I wonder if I want to sack this or keep it around. I'll note that my boss diff... Oh, why didn't they go back into Palafin? I'm not really sure why they just didn't go back into it. I see, because it's Choice Scarfed. Well, since it's Choice Scarfed, I think we'll take advantage of this and go into my Iron Treads. I wonder, are you Guard Dog if you're Choice Scarfed? I'm not sure how that plays out. I'm just going to click Earthquake now and just kill this if I can. Because I know they have the Palafin in the back, so no real reason to go too nuts about that. At this point, I want to go into my own Palafin just to get it out. And then I'm going to sack my Great Tusk. Or at least I'm going to try to sack my Great Tusk. Okay, there we go, Jet Punch. At this point, let's see if I have anything that outspeeds this. Not really. I guess I do have Iron Treads, which does outspeed this, but like, not in a good way. So I'm going to go Indeedee first of all. And I'm going to get off a really strong Psychic. If they stay in, they'll take a decent chunk, and they'll have to use the Life Orb to hit me. Hopefully they go for Jet Punch. If they decide not to, then they'll have to go for Wave Crash, which will take a lot of recoil, plus Life Orb, and that may end up killing them themselves. Alright, perfect. And now my Iron Treads is nice and fast. And I can just come out and click Earthquake now. That's fantastic. I hope they didn't give that thing Quick Claw. That'd be really sad if they did. Alright. And at this point, my opponent can't win. They have Flareon, and I have my Jet Puncher in the back. What did they go for there? Will-O-Wisp, and they missed. Oh, well, that's unfortunate for my opponent. Yeah. So I was going to say, I do usually play a decent chunk of Randbats, but I don't usually play them on videos just because anybody could play these. So I don't really know if that's something people are interested in seeing. Alright. This is an interesting matchup. So Steel Poison versus a Grass Poison. Neither of us really want to do anything here. And I don't know if Revervrooms are carrying Overcoat or Filter. If they're carrying Overcoat, then I can't Spore them. If they're carrying Filter, well, then I could Spore them. I think I'm going to Spore to see what's up, because I have... Okay, good. And then I have Dondozo in the back. And I want to see what their initial answer is to Dondozo. Presumably it would be a grass type, or fire type, or electric type, both of which Amoonguss could presumably deal with. Although maybe not, who knows. So I am unaware, so the River Room can't touch me, really. And it looks like my opponent decided they didn't want to mess around with Dondozo. But yeah, we get a useful piece of information out of that exchange. We know that the current set is not Overcoat, it's Filter, which I personally disagree with. I think Filter is not as good as Overcoat, but that's just me. Alright, this is interesting. Are they running Physical, Special, or Mixed Iron Valiant? It's a level 80 Iron Valiant against a level 86 Ice Q. That seems nice and balanced. I know, like, really what is going on with that. Do I want to scout at all? I'm Flash Fire Colossal, which is awful. I'm just gonna draw off a Liquidation here. I don't know. Okay, and they are a special variety. They have this little thing now, so you can see that they're terastallized, even though they say it right here as well. I don't know why they did both of them, but to each his own. I'm gonna go Frostmoth and Quiver Dance up. Oh, what? I'm Ground type. Okay, that's not bad. So Ground type, Terra Blast, Frostmoth actually could be sort of interesting. And our opponent here decides to go into Bruxish. If the choice Scarf, I guess that could be an issue. But otherwise, they're dead. So I'll take Bruxish being dead. They have a good speed tier in this, so good to get that out of the way. At this point, I think I'm going to Bug Buzz here first, as that does absolutely nothing. Nice Bedef fell. I don't know if I want to terastallize this though. So I might just Bug Buzz again. I could have probably killed them with Terra Blast there, but I don't know if they have Aqua Jet or if that was choice banded. Don't really feel like calking. So I think that was the safest, best play. I should outspeed normal, Azumarill. So I'm just gonna come out here and surf. They're gonna be forced to switch, which I guess means that they'll come back at a later date with Aqua Jet. Maybe it would have been smarter to have gone into something that would have enticed them to stay in. This could be a major issue actually. I'm gonna go in Glamora. And I'm gonna go for Toxic. Huh. Well, okay, I'll go for the next best thing now, which is Sludge Wave. I wish I had Mortal Spin there. Would have been nice to have had. But instead I got an entire team that gets outsped by Mew. Alright. Rapid Spin first. I still don't outspeed. But I don't want to take more damage than I have to. And if they go Azumarill, well, I wasn't expecting them to go hard Azumarill, but I'll take it. So now Iron Valiant can come out if they want, but I am Assault Vest. This is basically my last hope in terms of beating my opponent, I think. And that isn't looking so hot at this point, so I'm gonna have to switch out. And now we're going to go for a couple of Surfs. I don't need Vaporeon at this point. And I think, well, this could be bad. Let's just say that. Colossal can come out. I can Terastallize into a water type. I don't think that actually is a good thing to do. Let's go for Rapid Spin. Oh, maybe it would have been a good thing to do. Although Low Kick probably would have still done a lot. And I think I'd rather try to beat them with Dawn Fan, if anything. Okay, so we go for the Rapid Spin again. I want to keep rocks off the field if I can. Now we go and we Terra Ground, might as well. Just Earthquake. Doesn't do anything for us defensively, but if it's our last Pokemon, it doesn't change our type, then this is fine. Now, Overquill does have Liquidation, so it probably kills us here. Yeah, it does. Okay. I think, in retrospect, if I had gone for the Terra Blast with the Frostmoth, that would have been a lot better off for me. Alright, Battle of the Protean Mons. So we can see that they outspeed me. They may also... Oh no, they're definitely Protean. They're not Ashgren because they're female. So we do know that. And we have an Amorous on our team. So that's sort of fun. Let's go Arbalova. I think that'll be the best. I don't know what Greninjas are currently running. They could be running Ice Beam, Water Shuriken, Spikes. They have too many moves to know for sure. Let's just throw off an Energy Ball here, as they are Poison type in this. Oh, well, if I'd known that, I could have gone for Earth Power, and I would have looked like a genius. Not Weak Armor on Poltegeist. Well, I'll just sack this. Yeah, because I don't know what they're going to go for there. Oh, wait. They are Battle Bond. Yeah, female Battle Bond. Last time I checked, that's not legal. So I'm going to have to report that. Let us go into the... I wish I had Quick Attack on this one, but I don't have Quick Attack on this one. So I'm going to have to go for... Oh, I actually have no clue what I go into. Cresselia. It's not Stab Dark Pulse anymore. I can just click Psychic here. And I get flinched. So that's great. And fortunately those don't stack. So I'll take that. If I go into a Dark type, I will no longer be weak to water. For whatever that's worth. And they actually missed the Hydro Pump, which I will take. So now I'm going to go for the Pyro Ball, in case they decide to do something fancy like that. Alright, so we got rid of the Greninja, but at great personal cost. We lost Cresselia, which was a fantastic Pokemon, and the Arbalova, which, if I had known they would have had Gunk Shot, I could have done something about it, but that's why we're learning. If you play enough Randbats, you learn the sets, and you learn what to expect, but other than that, it's more or less just... Well, these Pokemon could have all sorts of moves. What do they actually have? Who knows? I'm going to Court Change here. Then we're going to have to Pyro Ball here. And if I get the burn, that'd be really great. Okay, we don't get the burn. Look, I don't have anything for this Pokemon. Like, what am I supposed to do here? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I guess I can go into my Namorous. Hopefully I tank the hit and kill with Moonblast is what happens here. Oh, thank goodness we did. Okay. So Namorous at this point seems more useful than Zangoose. And I actually go for Heat Wave and miss. Hey, I'll take it. Toxic Orb. Okay, we come out a little bit better on that one. I don't know if Heat Wave into Hurricane would have killed, but sure, I'll take it. Well, that wasn't even Hurricane. I didn't even notice. That was Bleak Wind Storm. It's a minus speed boost. Oh dear. I'm actually gonna sack an Amorous now. Well, okay, no. So is Ursaring Guts or Quick Feet? I'm going to guess it's Guts. I'm gonna sack an Amorous. Then we're going to go back into Zangoose. We're going to click Close Combat. And we don't kill, but that's fine. I can now... Well, I don't have anything except for Sucker Punch. But I think that's fine. Because they're poisoned, they can't outplay the Sucker Punch other than hard switching. But I think this is okay. I'll note that because my Sucker Punch failed, I didn't actually get to change my Terra type. So that's good. Okay, and the Glastrier did not die, which is surprising. That's cool. Let's just go for the Shadow Ball here. Wow. So it looks like I actually don't even need to get a Shell Smash off. I will just beat my opponent right here and right now. I did a lot to the Slowking. What the heck? Okay. I'll just Terra Blast normal. The reason I Terra Blasted there without going for the Terastallization wasn't because I was trying to swag on my opponent. It was because I'm pretty sure that they are Guts. Actually, I'm 100% sure they were Guts. But in case my brain wasn't working, if they were Quick Feet, then they wouldn't be able to hit me with a normal type move. Although I suppose if they didn't expect me to Terastallize, then they would go for a Ghost or a Dark type move, and being a fighting type might be better. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Okay. Let us... Wait. What? What is this set? Okay, so in my first game I played off camera, I got a Delibird with a normal Memento, Spikes, Rapid Spin, Freeze Dry set. That's what you want in a Delibird. You don't want Delibird in the first place, but if you have a Delibird, that's what you want. What is this set? Hustle with Ice Spinner, Ice Shard, Brave Bird, Drill Run? First of all, I didn't even know that it got Drill Run, and I didn't care that it got Ice Spinner. What is this set? Alright, I guess we'll Brave Bird now, and we miss. This is an utterly abysmal set. This is like the one time where you don't want this Delibird to be the set. Well, it's actually, you never want this set. Oh, well. Hey, if my opponent wants to leave, that'll be great. What is this set? Okay, let's look at this other stuff and let's see if my opponent... Okay, they came back. That's fine. Nah, this set is bad. And look at that, they weren't even Focus Sash, so if I had a hit, I would have killed them. Who needs Hustle on this Pokemon? Just give me Rapid Spin, that's all this Pokemon needs. Rapid Spin, Freeze Dry, Spikes, whatever. No, that's bad. Okay. But we still have Ice Shard and we're still a flying type, so maybe we want to keep the Delibird just for its speed tier. 213. Of course they outspeed me. Let's go into Mudsdale here. They don't know I have a ground type. And we can now get up our Stealth Rock. As they have Articuno of all Pokemon. You know, I want to take this hit and go for Stone Edge. I think that'll be good. As they substitute up. You're going to have to switch if you don't want to take this hit. Uh-huh. You know, I'm actually going to Body Press. I think it still breaks their substitute. It does not. I'm really surprised it didn't break their substitute. But that's fine. Now it'll break their substitute. Okay. As, of course, they kill. Great. Alright, we go Delibird now. And I'm going to go for Ice Spinner. The reason I'm going to go for Ice Spinner is because I think it'll kill this. It is Hustle boosted. And it'll also hit Sandy Shocks for more damage than Brave Bird would. And if I can go and get some good chip from the... Or damage, it's not even chip. From Ice Spinner, then Ice Shard should pick off the Sandy Shocks. Alright. So they got rid of my ground... Or my ground type, which was my electric resist, which is a big problem. And maybe I shouldn't have sacked it. That's probably me getting ahead of myself. But it is what it is. I can go Phalanx here, and I'm actually going to get the Defiant boost. So that's cool. Getting a Defiant boost will help me punch through Dunsparce. One thing I wish that Showdown would do, if we're going to keep around... Terastallization, I wish they would show whether the opponent has Terastallized somewhere, because if I forget, like, it's a little bit unfortunate. I don't want to have to think about that kind of stuff. So what do you think Dunsparce has in this? Body Slam, and they die. Good, I'll take that. The Dunsparce is a pretty annoying Pokemon, just like Dunsparce, Body Slam, Glare, Headbutt, stuff like that. Oh look, my opponent forfeited. Whew, made it out of there. Yeah, I wonder what Terra type they would give it, because Ghost would be a really annoying one. Yeah, I wish they would tell you, hey, the opponent has Terastallized, so you don't have to keep that in the back of your head. Okay, here, if they're not Focus Sash, Sludge Wave should kill, I believe. And I am on a balloon, so I don't have to fear Earth Power. Earth Power is one of like the 2 moves that Sunflora gets, to my knowledge. Oh wow, holy cow, it lived. And fortunately, my opponent was not paying attention. I will follow this up with the Power Gem. I'm really surprised that lived so handily. But Yeah, Glamora on a balloon is not a bad Pokemon. Unfortunately, this is Corrosion Glamora, so that's funny. What else is funny is they went to Ceruledge on me. I see they are fighting type. Ah, fair enough. Okay, at this point, I don't really have too much for them. So I think I'm just going to get up a Spike. And just sack this Pokemon. I don't really feel like I need it. And I can go into Kilowattrel after this. That's not Kilowattrel. Trying to see if there's a better option than Kilowattrel. Magnezone, I think, is a better option. The reason I say Magnezone is because if they think, oh, well, I'll just stay in and I have a fire type move I can hit you with, or even close combat, because they probably have close combat on this set, and they're not expecting the Choice Scarf, then I can entice them to stay in, and then they will die. Or at least they should die, I'm assuming. As they do, good. So that's fortunate. And that was better than going into Kilowattrel or something else that might otherwise want to abuse that. Let's go Flapple. I don't trust Flapple. I love Flapple as a Pokemon. Oh, Jolteon gets Calm Mind now. That's super cool. Alright, we're just going to click Outrage here, and they die. So Flapple coming in clutch there. And my opponent forfeits. This is the great part about the bottom of the ladder with randbats. You can get tons of battles, just in quick succession. And then climb up to the skill level that you cap out at. Let's go Avalugg. We're rock type. We're physically defensive. Like this Pokemon was made to deal with Slacking. Unless Slacking has Hammer Arm. But they don't know I have this. Oh, Fire Punch. Well, that rock type actually really coming in useful there. Let's go for Body Press here. If they stay in, this should do a decent chunk. If they switch out and maybe into a bulky water type. I doubt they go into a ghost type. May go into a flying? Nah, you would never go into a flying type and an ice type, right? So I think Body Press should be okay. This is a really ugly back sprite. Holy cow. There's a really ugly back sprite. Now something else is cool is we actually have some synergy on this team. Oh, good damage on Berserker. I'll take it. My Avalugg actually has even more defense and took that even better than it should have normally because of the snow. So here they're going to go for a Steel type move. So we're going to go into Golden Go. We're going to Bramblegast. So I don't know what they were expecting me to go into, but that definitely worked out for my opponent. Let's go back into Abomasnow maybe. Let me go for a Ghost move, but I don't really have any good switch-ins for it. And I can just throw off an Aurora, Blizzard here. They have Infiltrator, probably. So there's no reason to go for Aurora Veil here. Although they do have that as well. So, yeah. Okay, I want to go back into Avalugg, actually. There's no reason to take unnecessary damage, and Avalugg is super bulky. So this isn't going to be particularly an issue. I don't know what else they would have. Bramblegast gets Will-O-Wisp, right? I think Bramblegast gets Will-O-Wisp. They could have that. Oh, that's a really annoying set. I'm going to go into Golden Go then. They can't Leech Seed me. And they can substitute all they want. I'm going to go back into Abomasnow now. And now I can get off the Blizzard and break their substitute. There we go, yeah. I'll have to take this Phantom Force, but I actually take it really well because of the... Oh, wait, whoa. Pay attention. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So they are Wind Rider, not Infiltrator. Good to know. Aurora Veil up. And then we will go for the Woodhammer. I don't have anything to hit this guy. The heck? Okay. Gonna go for Woodhammer again. That's really annoying. Notice it's doing a decent chunk, 19% against Snow and Aurora Veil. So it'll do a lot more now. Yeah, a decent chunk. Okay, so now hopefully they go for Phantom Force again. Since they can see that I'm going for Woodhammer. Oh, wait a second. They actually went for Substitute. I'm surprised at that. Okay, I'm gonna go back into Abominable Snow here, because they'll go for Leech Seed, almost assuredly. And then go for Woodhammer again. Okay, as they actually don't get what they want out of that exchange. So that's really good. Okay. I can go into Salamence now. And I can go for the dual wing beat. I don't want them to stay in and try to go for substitute or something. I'm just going to go hard for dual wing beat. They can always go into Berserker, but it's almost dead. And if they go slacking, then that's fun. They go Sandaconda. I'm gonna go into Golden Go, actually, on this. They're probably gonna want to go for Glare or Coil, if anything. They aren't gonna go for Earthquake. And I can go for Make It Rain now. I don't know how much Sandaconda will take for Make It Rain. I am Life Orb boosted with 259 special attack. And Sandaconda is decently bulky, but it's not like a Spadef wall or anything. So maybe it'll kill, maybe it won't, I don't know. They go Berserker, it should die, maybe not. They go into Bramble Gas, which would be a crazy play. Especially seeing how it gave my team so much trouble. Yeah, good, Sandaconda dies. That's what I was expecting. Okay, so now that the Sandaconda is gone, that's one fewer thing that stands in the way of Salamence. I'm still a little bit surprised that they gave Bramblegast Windrider, because even though that did come in clutch against Blizzard, and it would definitely help as well against the Hurricanes, so it gives it a slight immunity against things that it would normally be weak to. Well, that's annoying. On the other hand, yeah, I want to recover that just so I don't lose to the slacking in the back. That was a really annoying Fire Punch burn. Yeah, so it gives it a slight immunity against a couple of kinds of moves. But I feel like it's such a situational ability versus Infiltrator. Which, while I guess Substitute and Screens is also situational, I still feel like you can play around with it a bit better. But that's just me. Okay. I'm gonna Dragon Dance here. That might be a bit of a choke. And by a bit of a choke, I mean it's probably 100% a choke. And I can Roost. And at this point, I think I just want to, well, you know, I don't know what I want to do. I'm just going to Outrage. Getting impatient. I want the game to be over. Turn 27 in a randbats game, and I haven't even seen all the Pokemon yet. That's just annoying. Okay. So now at this point, I can go into my Toxicroak, and I can Nasty Plot up. Well, actually, did I Nasty Plot up? I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. Yeah, that's better. That's better right there. Because they could have substituted and been really annoying. Okay, go for Dark Pulse again. It's not like they want to switch in. They're slacking on that. And they can Leech Seed me. I guess technically they could Phantom Force. I don't know what that would do though. Yeah, they Leech Seed. Doesn't do any damage to me though. And I'm probably going to have to switch out this turn as they go slacking. The slacking is getting decently weak. It's pretty nuts that a team like this is, or a team in general, is having this much trouble with slacking. But it's a very powerful slacking. I think it's choice banded. They actually don't go into slacking. That's surprising. Well, I'm going to Focus Blast here. In fact, if I Terrastalize into a fighting type, and I hit my Focus Blast, They don't die, but they'll take a good amount. Now I can just click I'm gonna focus blast again. Screw it. And that kills. Good. At this point, I only have 1 hit left in me. But it's still a good hit to keep around, I think. Because it'll be good against Berserker, which I suppose could have Fake Out. But I think it'll be good for that. The Slacking comes out. I'm going to go to my Avalug. My Avalug is burned. My Avalug will take 4 times super effective damage from Berserker. So the only thing it's left here for is this. I'm just going to click Body Press. I think that still kills Berserker even after the burn. And if they want to stay in, that's fine too. They still won't kill me here. Maybe they don't have any switch-ins to fighting types on their team. That might be the case. Getting rid of the Slacking is fantastic because now the Golden Go is faster than Berserker. Hopefully, whatever they bring out in the back is slower than Golden Go. That'd be great if that were the case. I'm going to sack this. No reason to keep it around. What is Berserker's terror type? I don't know. Now, normally I don't like giving away information, but when your last Pokemon is the last Pokemon you have, I think it'll be fair enough to go into this. And I can get no retreat off right now. I could kill it now, or I could get off a no retreat. I think this is slightly better. Losing HP so that I can get off faster speed. Just in case whatever they have in the back is nice and fast. Because if they have something that's, you know, super fast Pokemon, I don't want them to be able to abuse that. But it turns out it's a Mungus. I'm really surprised it's an Amoonguss in the back because up until this point, it seemed fairly obvious that they didn't have any fighting type switch-ins, right? Like, when I'm throwing off Focus Blasts with my Toxicroak, when I'm throwing off Body Presses, why wouldn't you ever go Amoonguss? That's what it's there for. Like, he's actually slacking, he's actually saying, I don't get it, man. Alright. Well, that was a slog of a game to end it off, but hopefully you guys are excited for the return of randbats. They finally got it out. Obviously, there's still some bugs to work out with the systems and balancing that hopefully will take place over the coming weeks and months. But you know, that's the excitement of randbats. Sometimes you get completely screwed over, and sometimes your opponent gets completely screwed over, and then you know the rest of the time you choke and then you lose the game anyway. But yeah, that'll be it for me today, and I'll catch you guys next time.